With me, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Ronnie, this is what it's all about, and you're the defending champion. You'd be trying to win that again, won't you?
Yeah, definitely. I've never actually won it and then won it the next year, so that's certainly something I'd like to do.
And of course, new sponsors. There's nothing bigger than the World Championship, is there?
No, it's obviously the biggest event on the snooker calendar, and one that you really, if you can win it at the end of the season, it caps off sometimes a good year for a great year. So obviously it's great, and it's great that we have Betfred sponsoring the tournament and being involved. I've had the opportunity of playing in some of the tournaments that Fred has been involved in, and like I said before, the team of people that Fred brings in, and Fred's very hands-on with everything. It's certainly good for snooker. It's good for me, because especially if somebody's involved in snooker that I like, I tend to go out of my way to try and make, put on an even special and more show. So having Fred on board is certainly going to give me the incentive to give 150%. Whereas sometimes I can sometimes go into my shell and not like to be, I just like to keep myself to myself. But obviously having Fred involved and Betfred, and I know the team of people that are working there, it's just going to make Sheffield an even better time for me, really.
And it's always a buzz, the Crucible Theatre. What's different to that than the other venues?
I think obviously, I don't know, it's just such a small venue, really. A lot of people think World Championships, only seats 900 people, and you've got the two tables going, so you have a lot of applause and a lot of action going on at the same time, and then all of a sudden it goes down to the one table, and that's really when the tournament begins, at the semi-final stage, if you like. So obviously there's a lot going on there, and a lot of excitement, and like I said, when it's the big ones, you can feel the pressure a bit more. Some people thrive on it, some people don't, so you kind of pick up on all that while you're there, and so I think that's what makes it much more of a special event. And
you like to keep fit. Will running play an important part in the championship? Will you be doing a bit of running during?
I mean, I do that regardless whether I play snooker or not. That's something I do just for my health, and so being in Sheffield won't make any difference to that. My routine would just continue as normal. So yeah, like I said, Sheffield would just be like a holiday for me, with a bit of snooker in the middle.
The World Championship is a massive week, of course 17 days for snooker players, but it kicks off and it's a big weekend for football. Arsenal and Chelsea in the FA Cup, got a thought on that as well?
Yeah, obviously I think Chelsea are playing great. Arsenal have got their near enough a full squad back, so it looks like it's an exciting end towards the season, but you probably just have to favour Chelsea, but you never know. Arsenal, they've got the quality there and can play great football.
Have you seen much of Arsenal this season?
I've watched a few games. So yeah, they were a bit poor when I went to see them, but I think they're coming back to strength now. So they could surprise a few people at the end of the season. I
just must ask you about when you won the Masters, you won it with a new cue. I mean, that was something that season process was impossible, but you sort of defied the odds, didn't you?
Well, I think I might be using another cue for the World Championships, because obviously the one that I had at the Masters wasn't very good. It was all right, but it was just something to get me by. But I've got a few more at home now, so I may possibly even be using another new cue for Sheffield, if one of them turns out okay. But it'd be nice to win the Worlds again, or the Betfred World Championships as it is now. So I'm excited by it.
And you're determined to keep that trophy yours for another year?
Yeah, I'm always determined. I hate seeing other people picking up trophies, and that's sometimes my incentive to keep wanting to win and keep playing to a higher level. It's just to not see anybody else win.
Well, Ronnie, the punters have made you a hot favourite, and I'm sure that you won't be lacking in support at the Crucible.
All right, lovely, thanks, cheers.